Skips off of Sylvester.
Early in their season when she got to play, heading on to Boca Raton for the ODP Interregionals, putting her in the top 20 in the region in the 1999 age group. Phenomenal player, great kid, shoulder. And one of the downsides of mandating the goals being loaded down, knocked down into the ground is they don't move very much when the goalkeeper hits it with their head.
Warrior State tournament and acknowledged they were fortunate to get back to the state final. And Walsh Jesuit was just superior in every facet of the game.
Yeah, Bob McGee was incredibly gracious when they beat us a year prior. They understood what a great year that was and what a great run it is, and the legacy the seniors are leaving behind, and the excitement for the youth coming up behind. You know, at any time this final's over, the seniors, of course, are going to take it worse. Some of the underclassmen get worried and they're upset because they feel like they let those seniors down. But what a great experience, just extending your senior year like this. I mean, these kids are still getting another 3 days with their best friends.
Yeah, they're playing high school soccer the second week in November. It's not a bad thing, not in the state of Ohio. Attacking, flighted ball, bounces once this time, and punch she does. Center of the field, flick header to space. Chase is given. Back pass, clearing touch, not a particularly good one. And the attack continues. Throw-in. Headed along. Top
back line, knowing that she's in behind that restraining line, she's happy to clean up that space.
And giving chase is Sylvester. Touches it, skips off of Sylvester's arm.
At least a base of being ready. Trying to keep them moving in this cold weather. Inside that defender, wasn't found with the ball.
Received well, pressure at the back, but held by Ansel, and then away and all the way back before a long ball flight. Can she turn? Oh, great move, right in front, shot deflects, falls kindly.
Also that she didn't, or I'm sorry, that Walsh player didn't score, but she turns, plays that ball, doesn't quite get enough. Yeah, Mason, obviously, close commute up to Columbus from Cincinnati area, but they came and they're definitely supporting their team.
Good first touch.
The fruits of that work rate by Jessica Losek right there. She just worked. It
was controlled well, and Lepresti got the shot off quickly, but straight at the Mason goalkeepers. We'll see.
Pull the keeper out a little bit. You know she'll come off her line. She did well with it there to get there. At all to get close to it first off, so you got to keep pulling that keeper out, as well as visually you're going to be in trouble. So a lot of chatter on that field trying to give instruction as well as encouragement you can actually catch from the microphones.
Working hard, Walsh Jesuit, to get that ball into the attacking half of the park. Just as quickly it's taken back. The attack continues. Cross, nobody home. Late run just to keep that ball alive. Chandler Sloan was down there, but couldn't keep possession for the Comets. Forward pass.
Great first touch to keep that ball in front of her. Chandler Sloan outside of her right foot. Keep her on the run. Two tremendous goalkeepers like they do. They've been switching on and off all year. Sophie Rossi making her first entrance for apparently what some of the Walsh people said for months. Since the first 6 or 7 games of the season. She's going to be up top. We'll see how long she can go. Steps. She's always moving, ready to receive that ball. And
right out into space for Trickett, who then loses the ball. Back pass and a forward play. Inside 11 minutes to go in a scoreless first half. There was Ansel, who was push forward in the early going, but she's back a little deeper now. Players running in front of her. Left-footed cross, not a bad one.
Yeah, I like that idea. It's kind of coming out of nowhere. No one's really expecting it. It didn't carry quite far enough. But, you know, now you start to wonder, since they are going so deep, they probably have a lot of starters, caliber players sitting on that bench. So they're rotating through. They're confident enough in their players that they can rotate through to get 20 or so deep and make sure everyone's fresh. Another nice thing with that is if you have this strategy year in, year out, all season long, every kid's engaged at practice because they know they're fighting to get better for every second of playing time that they're probably going to get. So that may be another strategy.
The community of Dublin has been over the years. Yeah, and you can imagine if you were still had all those kids in one school, like Mason does.
Yeah, despite having three players.
Yeah.
So she can punt, throw, or put it back on the ground. Always important for a keeper to get it in hand if possible.
One big difference on a cold night like this is that Bizarro has been involved in the play.
Yep, she's been very, very active, and that's great mentally as well as, like you said, with how cold it is, very important physically.
Oh, nifty try. Bottle rocket, though, you get into code. And
That's true. That's true. That's true. Might poke somebody's eye out with it.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. Or maybe Jerry Snodgrass is down there. Maybe he's trying to warm it up in his hands.
Corner kick is headed up in the air. Kept alive, still inside the box. Quick one-time effort, right in front, drops with a 6-shot, it's in!
Sophia Rossi welcome back to the field. Great finish.
Promising attacks put together.
Yeah, they have that nice patience, like you said, too. They play that indirect ball with her.
On the sideline, kept in play.
Now they use their bench so deeply, so they're probably all figuring in, as well as the field player / backup keeper. She said earlier, getting time on the field as well. This is still a very experienced, but overall even.
Top of the channel left side, good takeover. Left-footed cross, defended well. But kept alive. Welsh Jesuit on the right side. And another throw in.
This looks to be like Mason's first run of her, and we talked in the earlier game, it's just a physics lessons. You run in front of someone's running, and you're gonna go down in front of them, and if you don't wanna go down, don't run in front of them.
That's a foul.
You did hear a little bit of the crowd getting excited because the trick it here, but they're pulling some players out on this as well. Going a little bit more conservative for the counter as Mason kept 2 up. Walsh now has 4 back. We'll see what trick it can do.
Flighted ball on its way. Lobbed on target, mishandled off the post, and it's in on the rebound!
Possibly a little bit of miscommunication between the Mason defender and the goal. See it again, Christina Trickett. That ball floated forever up there to the near post. Flicked on, we see a little bit of a standing bike in behind. You see it right there. Little confusion. Ball and the goalkeeper who's done a great job today, Tony Bizarro.